I have the idea that I should not speak with that guy. I don't know. Oh, but I won't talk to him. No. Let's see what happens. Okay, we have questions. Why is the other mirror? Back in the vault, useless trinket. Useless? Isn't it used to kill false users? The mirror, ha, ignorant beast. No, the mirror is one of the tools used by the Elder Gods to make the world. We simply used it as it was closest. The mirror was used to create the broad brush strokes on which creation could be laid down. When the gods needed a desert, they duplicated sand and it was full. Then they needed rocks, they duplicated them and placed them where they wanted. How do you used to kill me? When I slew Lucien and the course lessened enough to let me think once more, I discovered a link between ourselves and the user. We are chained to the stone. The stone is touched by false users. This is how we are able to find them and how we can draw the energy back. But the connection is weak individually. If the dark tide had not spread away from us, we could have used our numbers to claw power back from the usurpers. Without more Dragon King, our only chance was to use something else tied to the stone and the power of the Elder Gods, so we chose the mirror. Okay, so that's why the island was being duplicated. You were putting the power of B into the mirror and it was activated. Do not speak of mothers who are not fit for your tiny mind. This conversation bores me. You bore me. Why did you kill B? He was a false user. Why would not kill him? Why not kill one of the other gods? When we captured that fool, Tarshak, he had been lying an ambush for him. We knew roughly where he would appear and so chose to strike as he arrived. Besides, he was only a minor false user. If we could heal Saradomin, then his followers may have banded together against us, and such an irritation is distracting. V was nobody of importance. His followers we can crush without thought. What happened to Tarshak? I don't know. Matters not. He hadn't scored any further. This was the human energy of V tainted him somewhere in some way. Maybe draining the energy from the gods into yourselves is not a good idea? Silence. Once we have perfected this process, we will be simply drain the energy into more Dactyl and kill them before they mutate. The false users will die. Lucien, Gothics, and V have fallen, and more will follow. With each death, our curse lessens. Soon we will bring our strength to bear allied with our cunning and tactical acumen. And once we have crushed the Dactyl into submission, our numbers will be sufficient to shatter this world like we shatter your gods. Okay, I'm done. Good. I should leave now? Okay. I will eat something because I am about to die. Oh, this is a dungeon puzzle. Without case stones, that's refreshing. You have a key? Okay. I like that there's no glove trying to get you. Okay, we don't have to step on these pleasure pads. That seems like a good idea. Oh, okay. There we go. If I cannot pull this. How? Okay, I can push two at a time. Yes, push again. Is that a good idea? Push this once, then this. And there we go. You were present when it was discovered. Oh, night. No more than I asked. Good. Torture. My faith is strong. We will test this again today. Solomon will protect me. He doesn't even know your name. Now talk. How tiresome. Yeah, I don't have much time to wait, sorry. Could you do this faster? Okay, nothing is happening. Alright. Oh. Protection amulet. Notes. I begin my new journal for I feel like a new being. My body feels like sleep flash with power. Crush a false user. Phalanx assume his dog is still located in the caves that are now infested with bloodworms. Okay, we have to go to Queen Blackjack. I will find him easily. He's foolish, but a good route to his master, Carback, who has been nations, etc. Okay. The Necrosite strength and my new power, we will be unstoppable. When he killed the false user, Lucian, he felt the course diminished. Not fully, but enough for him to save a vision. It was only later, when Catholics and Bandos fell, that he was able to make sense of it. He saw the Stone of Jazz hanging in the void. As he struck down Lucian, he saw that the power he had gained from the stone flowed back to it along a channel that was built between the two. But it was not the one-way link that we have always believed. No, Lucian was already known to the stone and was as imprinted on it as it was imprinted on him. It came to him that the false users were as bound to the stone as they were by the curse. They pulled power from the stone and left a little of themselves behind, enough for us to be able to locate them. Just like the surely he thought it should be too difficult for us to pull back. Crude Necrosite thinking to be sure of a reward. Using the mirror as a focus was necessary because of the war of aggression by the mindless brutes of our kind. The large numbers, now that it has been done, once again I can do it again. I will be the vessel for this power and send to godhood of my kind. It is not right the power stolen from the stone, gouging the minds of my people, should be stolen in turn to fill my hypothesis. But first, we need to unite our people again under my rule. The Necrosites will. The Necrosites become restless and agitated. I will need to bring them properly. Phalanx, that was what Tharshak said before his bait. It escaped. If he thought he needed help from him before he started mutating, he definitely wanted to speak to him now. I should head to Godworm Lair and see what I find then just where Phalanx is hiding. And I have a feeling it's that stairs that you find when you approach the Queen Black Dragon, there's a stair there. I think the staircase that goes down, I think that is the place. I think that is the place we're looking for. Alright. There we go. Cutscene. I'm not a lab animal to be studied. You owe me better than this, Fat Axe. I really don't. You crashed in here looking like that, telling me wild tales of draining energy from a god, and now you want me to help you. I think you will be more used to me in a cage. Maybe if you're lucky, we'll find a way to cure you. You disgust me. Where is your loyalty? Loyalty to what? A freak like you? Should I next show loyalty to the reptiles and humans I experiment upon? Besides, handing you over to Karapak may soothe the ill fate between us. If anyone can find out what you are now, it will be him. You have no idea of the power you are dealing with. Maybe I should let the Dragon King handle this themselves. Who's there? What are you talking about? I hear nothing. You. I can hear your filthy ape heartbeat. You did this to me. Yeah, I did it, bitch. I didn't do anything. It was you and your friends that drained V of his energy. But I have to say this is a good one for you. So that story was true. Interesting. I wonder. Also, now you're interested. This stone-touching animal arrives to soothe your conversation and great Fat Axe curiosity's roost. Ah, my head. You all disgust me so much. What is this power? I hope it hurts, Tharshak. I hope it hurts as much as it hurt V when you finished him up. This has gone too far enough. That hurt. You hurt me, you verminous coward. Okay. You human. Don't stop aim dart laden with potion. If you cannot finish him now, then I doubt you will ever will. Ah, we have to kill him now. Fuck. Okay, this doesn't seem too hard. He's hitting quite hard, but it's not something I can manage to deal with. There we go. Holy shit. That was weird. He once maintained a study beneath the area you type called Springhaven. It was needed to throw back metal dragons, if I recall correctly. He imported a fantastic amount of vein ore to study the crafting of weapons, believing they could be used to kill the false users. Are you going to try and kill him? Do not answer, even as I asked. I knew that was your goal. Who are you? I'm Phalax, creator of the King Black Dragon and his blood. Oh, so he's a creator of the King Black Dragon, okay. Once I was a student of one of the greatest of the Nactus creationists, but now I work alone. Okay. Let me check something. Alright, there we go. Once I was a student... Oh, yeah. What happened? The curse happened, human. A perfectionist whose mind burned every moment with the fire of her curse is not someone you wish to be near for long. I once saw Karabakh spear another of his students in the throat for an issue so minor that he cannot even recall the trigger. I had no intention of sharing such a fate, although now the curse has receded another degree, he may be more agreeable. So that dude he's talking about, I think that's the one we deal with in the quest One of a Kind, I think. What is this place? This is my lab. What is confusing about this concept? I didn't exactly know what to expect when I came here, to be honest. I have noticed your kind does tend to blindly stumble forward towards danger simply because it exists. What is your word for that? We call it being a hero. Interesting. We call it utter stupidity. So why did you build your lab here? Isn't it sort of exposed? Not until Tashak attacked. Until now, all I had to worry about was scrubworms. Besides, it is quite close to my teacher's greatest creation. Studying it in situ has given me a great deal of interesting information. The Queen Black Dragon. Did you help kill V? Who? Is that false user that Tashak trained? Well, technically it was another Dragon King who trained him into Tashak, but yes. Then no, regrettably. Regrettably, V was a great man and a false user, and therefore a cause of business, soul-burning agony for me and my kind. What do you know of our curse? What do you know of being cursed? Imagine that every moment of every day you existed in torment, and this could only be relieved by killing a specific person. And to make things worse, this person was so powerful that the only way you could kill them would involve enduring more torment to get to their level. How many centuries, I ask you, would you last before you two treated the death of a subjectively nice false user as a cause for celebration? That is a good point. That is a good point. An interesting topic. While I would need to study him more, I think I have an idea. It is just idle musing at this point. I would still be interested in hearing it. One possibility is very simple. This is part of the curse, designed to safeguard against the abuse of our connection to the stone. It is entirely possible that Jazz knew that our connection could be used to make ourselves powerful by draining false users, and thus the curse reacts by turning us into monsters incapable of using the stolen power. But that is a rather boring theory compared to another that I considered when Tashak mutated further. And that is, the stone, at the most basic level, is a repository of power and knowledge. By abusing our connection to the stone, Darshak is open to all of this knowledge and power, and is drawing on it whenever he needs. But mortals, even gods, can't just contain all that power without consequence. So imagine this, when he needs to get more powerful in a fight, he grows more muscle, thicker bones, spines, and barbs. These biological structures, in turn, need blood and air, nerves and veins, so these grow too, and once grown they can't simply vanish. His mind too will be ravaged by knowledge. If he thinks he needs something, he will instantly know it. But does he know it? Does a part of his personality simply get written over, or does his brain swell require more mutation? That's something interesting. Madness, bubbling madness, is both a result and final escape from such torment. All in all, I will need to find some of more of my kin and one of the tools. This promises to be a very valuable line of research. Okay. Goodbye, please go about your business. Okay, I want to explore this first. What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I can't cross that thing. Alright, let's go. Okay, so we have done this part of the quest. We need to go to Brimhaven Dungeon. I think I will first grab my gloves and more food, and we'll get going. Alright. And food. There we go. Now we go to the metallic dragons, which are I think the iron and steel dragons. The adamant dragons, I don't believe. Well, maybe he's at the adamant dragons. No, I don't think so. No, I don't know. Probably. We have to see. Until now, I'm really enjoying this quest. It is it is very fast paced. There are some moments where it's kind of slow. The moments where you have to find out what V likes to make the party to greet him. Those are kind of slow moments. But overall, I think it's a really neat quest. I'm enjoying the quest. Yeah. I like the fact that you are taken to these different places, like the Brimhaven caves, the Baxtorian waterfall, the Grotworm lair, all these places that are tied with the Dragon King. I really like that. I really like that. I think it's a good addition. Okay, there we have it. I like that they take you to all these places and you get to experience all these different Dragon King. I enjoy this. No more running. You and your friends will pay for what you did to it. Oh. Holy shit. Abomination. That's just perfect. Another fight. Cool. Holy shit. More pillars. What? Wasn't that the fireball? Oh, maybe I should stand right in the front of the pillar. Maybe that is the answer to this. So I will stand here to see what happens. Holy shit. Did something happen? I don't understand what I need to do, really. Holy shit. There we go. I have no more food. This is trouble. Fuck. Let's try to get them once more. I have the gloves. Okay, we got it. We got it. We have to go to the pillars, mine them twice or 3 times. I don't know why bombs keep on falling, but maybe that's the case. I don't know. Yeah. Need to go to. Crap. Okay, so yeah, the plan is to mine the pillars 2 or 3 times and get one of the bombs to destroy them. We managed to get to them, so that is good news. But I think we're gonna need more food, and I think we're gonna have to get a backjack with all the food. But well, we have 1 minute and 50 seconds. It's gonna be enough. Once we get the stuff, we need to get the backjack, get all the food, and keep on trying. Yeah, keep on trying. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't seem difficult. What we have to do is try to avoid... The one that hits you the most is the fire that goes around. Try to avoid that. And of course try to avoid the slamming. Like run away very far. Okay, there we go. We got everything. Excellent. Alright, now we go to the Maths Guild, we get what we want to get, and then we move on. I believe we can leave some of this stuff here. Yeah, the potion, the gloves are okay. All this map, journal, notes, key, amulet, that goes away. This also. I'm going to get a backpack. And now we get all the food that we can. Excellent, we got everything covered. Now let's put some order into this. Yeah, we don't need to attack anything, right? I don't think so. Maybe later on in the fight we need to attack it, but I think we are in a good position now. Is this working? Okay. Let's go to Brimhaven. Alright. Are we ready? Yes, let's bot up. I don't know if really overloads help, but something. To the other side. Okay, we need to mine them again. I like the music is really good. There we go. Okay, this is easy now that we got the how to do it. Okay. Okay, this is easy now. I feel embarrassed that I had to die. I really feel embarrassed, but what can we do? Alright, we have it. This is the last support, last pillar. I don't understand the obsession with giants, with pillars and this thing. Okay. We should wear this. There's too much going on. Too much going on. Okay. I'm sorry if the noise is too loud. I have no time to fix that right now. He's almost done. Okay, done. You should know now by that testing yourself against us at this stage is futile. This is, however, very interesting. The idea of the link between us and the false user seems to echo that you told me about, the delving into Trishath's mind. What about Tarshak and Necrosite? Tarshak was an idiot. We sent him to try and investigate the newest false users ages ago, and he spent his time on pointless plays for power and authority. Now his stupidity has caught up with him, although it took several tones of pain ore and that quantum little charm to finish him. In any case, you're of no more use here, Felix, so go. That's not what I meant. I can't just leave because they are in the way. Ah, I see. Try not to die. Tactile filth, grubbing around in blood and rubble, that's all you're good for. Sekirth, I believe that we have you to thank for this stupidity. Stupidity? I killed another false user and you call it stupidity? When you can match my tally, you can speak to me. Until then, keep your howl and breed your monsters. And what do you call that Darshak again? Unnecessary evil. The point remains, Dactyl, that we now have the power to destroy other false users. A power that will be enhanced if your scholars fall in line. So are you going to stop this bickering and join us, or do we have to crush you? And what would you do exactly? Act as vessels for the power of the stone touches and become abominations? Those of you that resist and survive shall. The rest have slightly more exalted positions. The plan is terrible. That's a foolish plan. Each time you do it, you lose at least one of your people. Who asked you, Stone Toucher? Why are you even alive right now? They defeated the monster that Tasha became. You might want to treat them with greater care. I don't have to listen to either of you. You'll do as I say. Never. Okay. That's a fight that I don't have to fight. I never get a chance to avenge Tree directly while they are fighting. I should control Rekka to see if there's anything I can do there. Let's go to Relica. That fight was a little bit too messy for me, but it was still really good. It was still really good. But yeah, overall, I think this is a really good quest, and it's really good for an experienced quest, because experienced quests generally tend to be a little bit because they are not master level, so they don't have like really difficult fights, and they tend to be more puzzle focused. But this one had little puzzles, or the puzzles that it had were easy and not so hard. Well, easy and not so hard, it's kind of the same. But they were nice. And yeah, and the boss fights were difficult, but not so difficult. And the lore is really good. The story, how they tell it, the pacing of the story is really good. Yes, I'm ready to go. V is alive. Probably. I don't know. Okay, what do you have to show me? Inside the game. Okay. Oh, it's an altar. They did to V. There is V. Okay. What happened there? We've converted this island into a shrine to V and his works. All of his people helped, the Fremennik, the Moon Clan, even some of the Mountain Tribe. We're not going to forget V, and we won't let those that took him from us forget this legacy either. On that note, the Dragon King that dealt him the final blow and stole his energy has been stopped. And the rest of them are fighting tooth and nail over what happened. I don't think they will be working together anytime soon. The problem is, I don't think they have been stopped overall. I still have a lot of work to do. Oh, the Dragon King who came up with the scheme has gone unpunished for now. I will still need to deal with them directly. That's a problem for another day. I agree, Fedek has earned some rest, and we will live up to our word. You will find that all of these people stand with you. Okay, for now we have a reward for avenging our hero. Stay here a while, speak to V in your thoughts if you need to focus. We all believe you instead this one, right? Exactly. Take a little time. You don't have to deal with this all in one go. Even heroes need a little rest every now and then. Thank you both for support. I guess you can hard it. We'll leave you to it. You completed the Hero's Welcome quest. 10k Smithing, 10k Mining, 10k Slayer, Divination, access to Dragon King Lair, Adamant Dragons, access to Abomination, Cave Pain, or Rocks, the ability to produce 5% more runes when rune crafting, replayable Abomination boss fight, 2 treasure hunter keys. Okay. Oh, an emissary. Yeah, sorry. I already have. My god. Well, this quest was really good. Better than I expected. Far better than I expected. I expected it to be a Fremennik quest with exploration and maybe something to do with the Dragon King, but this was a Dragon King quest that started as Fremennik, but then it was Dragon King quest. And they did a really good job hiding the fact that he dies and that it's a Dragon King quest. I think they did a pretty good job hiding that. I did not expect it. Yeah, I expected it when I saw that V had no flaws. Like, his character was really well established and he was a supporter of Gothics and he was a good guy. And yeah, that kind of tells you what's going to happen, in a way. But still, it was really nice. I think that the quest description, everything talks about Fremennik raids and stuff that doesn't have to do a lot with the quest. And I think that was a good decision from them. Like, the quest is about avenging V, but at the beginning you don't see it.